Hey, what's up, Pack Nation, and welcome back. I hope you guys out there are doing pretty well after the tough loss we had last night. I know that I don't know about you guys, but I know me. I was getting a lot of texts throughout the game, just seeing that the game was wrapped up, and I'm always a firm believer in that you never celebrate until those to the clock hit double zeros. So, but it's a hard loss to take. I mean, I think that if we would have got blown out, I'll probably be able to take that a whole lot better than the way it went down and how quickly everything just turned against us in the last few minutes of the game. But it's football; anything can happen. You got to play all the way. Like I said, played the whole 60 minutes. So we lost. We blew our chance to go to the Super Bowl, but that's okay. I think that as we look forward to 2015 season, I think that we are actually in a good place now. Um, Throughout the year, we had a lot of ups and downs. We started 1-2, had some bad losses. Our defense played horrible, but as you saw throughout the course of the season, we were able to get things on track. Got our defense playing very well. A lot of the moves that Don Capers made, as far as moving Clay Matthews around, taking AJ Hawk out of the lineup and putting in Barrington. I think all of those things played well, and our defense actually improved after the bye week. Now, I want to talk about, like I said, looking forward to 2015, how the Pack can get back to the Super Bowl. I think that if you look at our lineup, offensive line is great. I think the only person on our line as a free agent this year is Bulaga, and I think there's a good chance that we bring him back. I think we probably get him back at a pretty inexpensive price. Um, but also, I think if we keep that line intact, and then if we think about, are we going to bring Starks back next year, or are we going to let Dewan Harris have an opportunity to be that number two back? That is something that's a question that the Packers need to address. I think that Starks is a good number two. I think him and Lacey show that they're a great 1-2 punch. But I think it is time to give Dewan Harris a opportunity because he is young, he's fast, he's elusive. So I think that Starks will probably not be back next year just for those reasons. So that really takes care of the offensive side because, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about Randall Cobb. Now, this is a must. If you look at the productivity he had this year after coming back from an injury-filled season last year, he proved that he's worth the money, not only just as a slot receiver, but also just coming out the backfield. He can play so many multiple positions on the offense that I think that it is a must that we sign this guy. Now, I'm not sure how much he's going to want, if he's going to want Jordy Nelson's money, but whatever it is, we need to re-sign Cobb to keep that wide receiver duo or tandem together because Adams is actually making improvements and going to be a great addition as he gets more comfortable with the offense next year. I mean, I think we're looking good at the tight end position. I think Corliss should come back next year, and I think Rogers is going to be great. So I think the offense is looking good. The offensive line staying intact. Aaron gets protected. With a healthy Aaron Rodgers, the sky's the limit what this team can do next year. Now, on the defensive side, we're looking at, do we bring back Peppers? I know that he signed a 2-year contract, but will Ted Thompson actually keep him at the price tag? And I think it is well worth it. If you look at what he did for us, allowing Clay to be more aggressive and move around more, I think Peppers and Clay Matthews are a great combination. Now, the nose tackle, I think it's Guion, is going to take the place of B.J. Raji. I think that he's leaner, faster, more aggressive than B.J. Now, they might decide to bring B.J. back just as a backup, but I highly doubt it because you can get Guion for a very inexpensive price tag. Also, Tramon Williams is a free agent now. Yes, he gave up the touchdown last night that cost us, that actually ended the game, but that's okay. I've had my doubts about him. I'm on the fence with him, but I think that we have no choice but to bring him back. Him and Shields are actually a pretty good combination back there at the corners, but they do need to improve and step up their game for the money that the Packers are paying them. So I think the Green Bay Packers are in line to do great things next year. I think that this was just as we got comfortable throughout the year. I think it showed that we have all the right pieces, and if Ted Thompson spends the money and actually keeps this team together and then draft well, I think that there shouldn't be any reason why we shouldn't be back in the NFC Championship game. Next year, we actually play all the NFC West teams, which is ironic of our poor record against NFC West teams. But Seattle actually comes to Green Bay, and then we travel, I think, out to San Francisco and Arizona and Oakland, I think, next year. So I think these boys. So right now we're upset. Our heart hurt. We're upset that it was a game that we had and that we gave away. But if we go, let's stay positive. Look towards 2015. I think that we'll be right back here celebrating our boys, and they won't let this one get away next year. I actually see us being in San Francisco for the Super Bowl next year, Super Bowl 50. So keep your heads up, Pack Nation. We'll be back. This is only a setback right now for us. We've got a young team. I think this is only going to make